1, 3, 2, and.
Hi, my name is Sibulele Tipata and I bring you the Chronicles of Lovelife 2005. We've been around the country learning more about people, their stories and their lives. Most importantly, how they've overcome obstacles in their lives and used those very obstacles as building blocks for their futures. We've been to Mpumalanga where the sun always rises. We went to the Zulu Nation, KwaZulu-Natal, then to Cape Town, the mother city, and Gauteng. Lovelife has been around for 5 years. Yet every single day, as you'll see, Lovelife continues to inspire young people's lives in a very, very positive way.
No matter what they say to me, no matter what they do to me,
My name is Sandolane. I'm 18 years of age right now, and I'm coming from Mahwaka, which is at Matulini in Mtwaloni. Well, my first reaction of Lovelife it wasn't that positive because I didn't have any clue of what was Lovelife all about, you know. And then as time went by, then I just felt like going there and see what was happening. And I started realizing that, man, I was missing a lot. Right, watch it. I showed it. Well, I've been through so many things before. I mean, I lost my father. My father died before my mother gave birth to me. Then she raised me up until 1992. And 1992, she passed away as well. Then I remained with my maternal grandma and my aunts and uncles and cousins as well. As time went by, I ended up quitting school, you know, unpurposely. And then that led me into actually involving myself into silly things like committing crimes, stealing, drinking alcohol, smoking dacha, smoking pills, all those stuffs. And I became a thief. I became a criminal, you know. We hijacked people, you know, taking people's money, you know, innocent people, even old people like that.
Okay, my name is Peter Molefe. I come from a background where there were 4 of us, children and my mother. My father decided to leave, I don't know why. We were a family that didn't have much resources. So you'd find that you wake up in the morning, there's no food, nothing whatsoever. You go to school, you come back during lunchtime, and you're expecting maybe there's bread somehow. Maybe my sister went out and got something for us to eat. And when you get home, the only thing that welcomes you at home is shining pots that says, we empty. So my biggest challenge was overcoming the peer pressure. You know, I grew up hanging out with bigger people, older people than ours. So the topic about sex really was, sex is good. If you don't have sex with your girlfriend, then your girlfriend is gonna leave you. I remember the first time I had sex at school. And it was not really what I had expected it to be, but yeah, it was sex. And I think that still haunts me even today, in a sense that, how do I see sex to be? How do I view women to be? Fighting that off now, it's still a big obstacle.
My name is Subusisiwe Xaba. I'm 19 years old and I live in Tuzuma. Well, my first reaction to Lovelife was, I was excited. I want to know more.
About love, respect, dignity.
What I heard was, I loved it enough to talk about sex. That's what I heard. And they promoted like Teta Junction and the toll number. And I said, talk about it. Wow, my mother could never talk to me about sex, that I knew for sure. And I was like, wow, if my mother could hear that, I could be glad, because then we could start to talk and to communicate. There was no relationship between us. Well, my life was not always good. The biggest challenge I could highlight was when I got pregnant last year. So how could this happen to me? I was just confused.
Okay, by the way, my name is China Ogadlamini. I'm staying at extension 14. I'm 24 years old. At home, I live with my mom and my father and my 5 sisters, and I'm only one boy. You know, like, my real problem in life is I'm stuttering, you know. Like when I was a kid, they used to laugh at me. But then I told myself, you know, I know what do I want in life, you see. Yeah, so then I overcome that. And even now, I'm still stuttering, but then I'm fine. You see, set goals. What do you think about set goals? The first day when I was in Binji, you see, yeah, you know, at that time it was tough. You see, then like when I'm in front of people, they say, oh, like Oman Kuruma, other kids they laugh, and I told them, no, please guys, don't do this.
Well, I've been through so many things before, and even in such a way that I even thought of committing suicide. And then one day I realized that no, this is not the kind of life I'm supposed to live.
Yes, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Lovelife radio station with Mr. Fabulous Fun Experience Sandolana. I'm just welcoming you warmly right here, right today. Today is Tuesday, the 1st of May 2005.
I called my youngest uncle, who was working at Durban by that time. He said he had faith in me and said I can still change. Then he bought me some uniform and gave me the school fee, and then I went back to school.
No, but anyway, you're still going to be proceeding right here at Lovelife radio station. A lot of coming up. Mr. Fab's going to be here with you until 4:30, baby.
I wasn't even supposed to have a boyfriend. So I just had that pressure in my head that, okay, we are fighting with my mom because she doesn't want me to do this, so I'm just gonna do it anyway. And that's how it happened. I just wanted to make it go away. But I couldn't. I had to face it. I had to be strong for myself and for my baby. Some of my neighbors advised me just to quit because you're not so good after all. You're not the Cinderella that you thought you were, so just quit. And I told myself, no way, I can't do that. I could never be defeated by a challenge. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to overcome it, and I did. It was hard, but I do thank Lovelife that he came to my life when I needed it the most.
Oh, Lovelife. My first step, like I said, was basketball. And the next thing I know, I was a groundbreaker. It was so interesting to see how much change we made in the lives of the young people. Education doesn't make you. It enhances the person in you. So, for an example, you can learn, but if you don't implement what you learn, then it's a waste of time. Now I stand up in church and everybody respects Lovelife. Everybody respects me as a human being because I'm still going on.
Okay, guys, smart, ne? Every Monday up until on Thursday, I usually go to school at East Pendulwe and run my classes there. Whatever you do, you must be specific. Angithi izinto ungazimixi. Angisho asizweni ke mhlambe abanye bethu angasitshela. Eh? Is to play basketball.
Social work. Let me go to the play soccer.
Eh? Engineering. Guys, you see, all of us, Lana, we have different goals. I usually tell myself everything which I'm gonna do this, and I'm not going to fail. Why? It's because I'm believing in myself. You see, because I take this thing of stuttering aside and focus what I want in life.